Hello guys, welcome back to Lighting and Reading class. Hope your vacation was fine. And in last class, we have learned about AI atmosphere, atmospheric light. Remember, somewhat it made like a foggy kind of feel. Yeah. So this is the class with the same continuation, similar continuation, but it's not same class. This class will be something like uh, conceptual based lighting. Okay, based on some concept. Okay, and in this class, okay, so I'm going to take this image, whatever you're looking at right now, this image as a reference here. So I want to make some similar this kind of lighting. So something similar to cinematic lighting. Okay, so this is from a movie. Okay, you might have seen this movie. Okay, Blade Runner. Okay, so I wanna make this kind of environment. Okay, I don't care about the assets. Okay, you can see these assets are there, right? So I don't have these models. Okay, so I wanna just make this feel. Okay, the whatever feel we have in this image. So I'm going to make this conceptual lighting. Okay, based on whatever reference we have right now. Okay, so I have some 3D models. Okay, so let's move to Maya. And yeah, so here I have Maya scene. Okay, it's just a simple scene. It's nothing. Okay, I have just a plane. Okay, and the plane has some textures and a character. Okay, I didn't got the proper models. I don't want to waste time with downloading models. So I just took a Hitman model. Okay, so you know this character, right? Hitman. You can see here. Yeah. So you might remember this face, Hitman character. So I just took this character. Okay, I don't care about what character we have. We just need a character blockings here so that I can make a similar view, whatever we got in the reference image. Okay, so I have some project folder. I'll just share with you. Okay, once you just open the project. Okay, once you start the project, once you begin the project, you know that you have to set project in order to work properly with the textures. You have to choose project folder. This is a sand is my project folder. Okay, so everything is saved inside. So I want to just hit set. Okay, so make sure you always work with the project folder which I'm sharing with you. And the next one, okay, once you open the scene, okay, now I want to just create a camera view. So go to create, and under that you can find cameras, and you all know that. Okay, so we always create a camera with from create camera menu, and under the camera we have these three options. You know that we already work with camera and aim, so you can explore this one. Okay, so I want to just work with just a camera, and you can see that the camera has the back view. I really need some view, something like this. So right now I'm working with a perspective view. So want to just move with I want to just select camera one. So you can see here camera one. Yeah. And I want to just open resolution gauge, and let me just go to Arnold settings, and here in under the common tab you can change this to whatever resolution or whatever image size you want. I want to work with the same default one. Okay, and here I want to just change my camera to 5, diffuse to 3. And in another video, guys, okay, I'll explain you. I'm just going to explain these settings in more detail. Okay, so by this time you know that how it works, but still I'll explain you in detail. Don't worry. Okay, so what happens if I keep it 3? Okay, if I keep camera 8 to 3, what happens? If I keep 5, what happens? So I'll do some research and I'll just make a class, okay, in the upcoming classes. Okay, so just look at here, there is no glasses, okay, there is no reflection. Okay, so the transmission is 0. I don't have subsurface scattering. So I made it 0. Volume light, I have 3. Okay, I just made it as 3. So now done. So now make sure you save your scene. So right now I'm working with camera 1, okay, which I created here. So make sure the camera is locked. Okay, so I want to just make sure my camera is completely locked so that I cannot move my camera by mistake. Now let's see how my scene looks like. Okay, I didn't got proper texture, guys. So I just got basic texture of sand. So that's this is fine. This is okay. This gives you the similar output, but still I'm not happy with the scene. But no problems. Okay, so my motto is to just teach you the technique. Okay, so look into that. Okay, so now I want to just make sky dome light, and before that I have deleted sky dome light. There is no light here. So when you open the render view, you can see that nothing works because there is no light. You know that. So I want to just open sky dome light. Okay, so I got some light here. Okay, so this scene looks good. So now I need something similar like a foggy kind of feel. So I want to just delete sky dome light. Okay, now go to render settings. Okay, render settings, open render settings from here. Okay, and below that you can find environment under the Arnold renderer. Okay, in the comment tab, you know that you used to choose which camera you want to work, everything. Okay, go to Arnold renderer. Okay, inside that find environment under the atmosphere. Previously we worked with AI atmosphere volume. This time I want to just work with AI fog. Okay, AI atmosphere volume only works with the default light which you added in the scene. Okay, if you didn't add any light in the scene, atmospheric volume light doesn't work. Okay, so this time I want to work with AI fog. Okay, I want to just work with let's see. I want to just need attribute or settings of AI fog. Then you have to click on this play with box button. Okay, then go to attribute. Then you will get AI fog settings here. Okay, so this time I want to just work with. I want to just do some research with the default settings. Let's see what is happening here. Okay, so I want to just close the render settings. Okay, now just hit render, Arnold render view. Okay, I have just rendered it. Can you see that there is nothing in the? I'm just getting a mild fog. You can see some mild white over here. Okay, mild fog here. So what is happening actually here? So I want to just change this to my panel to my camera to perspective. Okay, and here change this to perspective camera. Okay, I want to render perspective camera. Okay, when you render perspective camera, look at here. Okay, how my fog works. Look at here. My fog works in the vertical line. Okay, so I don't want to work in y direction. Okay, instead of working with sorry z direction, I want to work with y direction. Okay, so something like you can see here. Okay, this is just a pencil, grease pencil. Okay, so here. So right now you can see here. Okay, my light is my just fog is in this direction. Okay, in this direction here. Okay, So what I need is exactly is I want my fog in this direction, okay. So I want in this direction here. So let's see how to work with how can I change the direction here. Okay, so you can see here, this is in Z direction, I believe. Let's check it. Okay, so now go to render setups. Okay, render settings, and under the environment you can find the fog. Just click on this play button with the box so that I can get attribute of AI fog, and go to attribute editor. Now I don't need render settings. Okay, inside that you can find the normal ground. Okay, ground normal to be 0 in X, 0 in Y, 1 in Z. So I just need to change the direction. Okay, I need this to be worked with Y direction. So I will just change the Y as a 1 and Z to 0. So now you can see here, okay, my fog works in this direction. Okay, in vertical direction, you can see here. And now the thing is, okay, the fog always evolve from the base, the ground, the horizon. Okay, the fog always fog never gets you won't get fog from at the middle of the environment. It just gradually you can find in the ground level. Okay, there will be a lot of fog, and as long you go high, okay, the density of fog will be lesser. Okay, it depends on the horizon. So I want to just add this to the horizon. Okay, so let's see how can I move my move my fog below the horizon. Horizon means this floor. Okay, this point. Okay, you can see here. This is a horizon where sky and the ground meets. Okay, the sky and ground meets. The place is called horizon. So I want to just move it a little bit towards the down. Okay, below the horizon, so that I can make something like a gradient field, or I can make something like the ground has in the base level. Okay, the fog has a huge density, and when you move towards the high direction, okay, in the upward direction, the fog will be in the less density. So I want to just make it those kind of feel. Okay, in the reality you can find the same kind of feel. Okay, those things we are going to achieve. So I'm just going to open AI fog attribute settings here. Okay, once I enable it, okay, now you can see that ground point. Okay, so what is the ground point? So in the ground point, I want to just change, I want to reduce to minus 100. So once I change this to minus 100, you can see that um, the fog is below the ground. Okay, so now I want to just change my view to camera 1. Okay, and sorry, change the render camera to camera 1. Okay, camera shape 1. Now you can see that this is the sky and this is the ground. So I want to just this is the meeting point of my uh, horizon where sky and the ground meets, right? So I want to just reduce some more. Okay, 50, 40. Okay, the 40 is fine. And I want to just rotate my camera view. Okay, so I just got my fog in the horizon. Okay, so now it's time to increase the fog towards up direction. So do you see the height here? Okay, if I change this to 50, okay, the horizon just works with the fine here. Okay, 30. Okay, so let's work with 30 minus 30. Okay, so and now I want to just make sure my camera is locked. Okay, and I want to just increase the height of my fog. So just increase. You can see here. So when you increase the height of the fog, okay, you can see here in the base. Okay, you can find the value of fog, the density of fog is too much high, comparable to the higher points. Okay, in the sky points. Okay, as much you are far from the ground, okay, the fog level decreases. Okay, so this is what I want to make. That's why I work with ground point here. Okay, I just moved my complete fog towards the bottom. Okay, below the ground plane. Okay, that is the plane here. Okay, and I want to just I just increased with the horizon from the height. Okay, so I have just increased the height, so I got almost promising output. Okay, let's see. Okay, now if you increase the height, you will get the how much density of what kind of density of fog you wanted. Okay, so it's up to you. So I want to work with 30 to 40 value. Okay, in between 30 to 40 value. Okay, so once it is done, now look at here. When I just switch back to when I switch back to perspective camera, and here I want to change this to perspective cam. Okay, so when I move closer to the character, okay, the fog has same density. You can see here, yeah. Okay, if you move towards the far, it has same density. So I need when you move far, okay, I need the fog to be more dense. Okay, so look at here. Let me just change to camera shape 1. Okay, and here open AI fog settings. Okay, under that you can find distance. Okay, change this distance to 0.3. Okay, when I made it as a 0.3, you can see here. When I move closer, okay, I have dense. I have a light fog, and when I move far, okay, I'm getting a dense fog. Okay, this is what I want to do is, okay, so maybe you can use value from 0.3 to 5. Okay, any if you need more dense, okay, so if you need more dense, then you can increase the value. Okay, so I want to just work with 0.4. Okay, so this is how. Okay, so now I got complete. I got just complete the fog here. Okay, my scene has proper fog. Okay, as we got. Just a minute, guys. I want to place this character at the center of the screen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so now according to the reference image, whatever we are trying to achieve, okay, the color of the thing is different, right? So I want to just change orange. Okay, you can choose any color, guys. It's up to you. Okay, so it's up to you. So what kind of output you want? Okay, so you can see here. Okay, and okay. So this is what the same kind of output we were getting in the image, right? It's completely foggy. Okay, it has complete fog, and we got some kind of okay. So we got some kind of character walking towards the sand, and we have some kind of fog feel. Okay, and to add more some more realistic kind of output, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to move to perspective view, and here under the polygon model, okay, I'm going to create a sphere. Okay, so I have created a sphere. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Just to make it a little bit bigger, and I want to keep it a little bit far so that it looks awesome. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. Okay. So I have showed you all the settings here. Okay. I have showed you all the settings. Okay. So so you can tweak some more settings. Okay, in the AI fog. Okay, and then you can just add some distance, height, and in the ground. Okay, and then you can add some more models into the scene, and then you can make it fine here. Okay, so you can see that we today we have worked with some kind of conceptual work. Okay, lighting using the fog, AI fog. Okay, the same thing. Okay, last class I have shared you some 3D model, right? Remember? So in the same model, you can add fog so that it looks a foggy kind of environment. Okay, you might have seen in movies, some horror movies, in the forest you have some fog kind of feel, right? So it just, if you want those kind of same kind of feel, then you have to work with AI fog. Okay, so I want to show you some more method to achieve same kind of output. Okay, so I want to just delete AI fog. Okay, go to render settings. Under the atmosphere, I have added AI fog. Now right click on the atmosphere and just choose break connection. So once you choose break connection, the light will be deleted from the scene. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is, okay, I'm just going to add uh, volume light, atmospheric volume. So when I add atmospheric volume, still you don't you see I don't have anything in the render view. So that's because there is no light in the scene. Okay, if you have added any light in the scene, previously we worked with um, spotlight. So that's why I got some kind of output which with the fog field, right? So minus 90. So you can see here, exposure, and then I'm gonna just increase some more settings with air fog, sorry, atmospheric volume. Yeah, the density is very less, so I want to just increase the density to 100. Okay, I have increased the density of uh, atmospheric volume, and then you can see here. Okay, in the area light. Okay, then oh, it's too much. some kind of 5, and then move it a little bit above the head. And then I want to just make sure this fog has similar shape of the floor here. So once it is added, then make sure the sample is 4 so that you'll get to reduce the noise. Okay, and here one is change my color to orange, and you can see here. Okay, so both are same, but I'm just getting the same quality with AI fog and then AI atmospheric light. Okay, so both are same, guys. Okay, so you just have to tweak some more bit. Previously we worked with the color, temperature, everything, right? So you can, if you tweak some more, okay, you will get some good kind of output. Okay, and you can multiply this area light to achieve some more good output. Okay, so this is what today's class about. Okay, so guys, you already know that we have already learned interior lighting, exterior lighting, product lighting. Okay, and different kind of color modes. Okay, and then volumetric lights. Okay, these are volumetric lights, right? So in the later classes, I will be sharing you some advanced option of lighting part. Okay, so you can see that in this class we have made some kind of cinematic lighting, though it looks simple, but it's not simple. Okay, to achieve the same quality you have to work hard. Okay, so I already, before this class, I already did lighting before the class, so I know the real value. Okay, so if you work, okay, if you work, then it will just take much time. Okay, if you work, okay, you have to find out the real values. Okay, finding the real values, it takes much time. Okay, so if you add same setting, whatever I'm adding here in the video, if you apply in that, okay, it's not your work, it's still, it is my work, right? Okay, or if you just ask your friend, okay, what is the settings, okay, if you copy the settings, okay, it doesn't mean it's your work. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to find out your own values and find out your own style. Okay, so for that you have to spend more time. Okay, so whatever I taught you, okay, if you just apply in your own scene. Okay, guys, you can download many models from the internet. Okay, download models from the internet. Okay, and do some practice. Okay, same, I used to download the model from internet. This hitman character I downloaded from the internet. Okay, this is just a simple plane. Okay, I have added the texture. So by this type you have to create your own scene. Okay, you can add some more buildings here, you can add pyramids. Okay, you have seen in the reference image, right? You can see a big foots. So you can bring some more models into the scene, and then you can do this kind of output. Okay, so this is what today's class is about. Okay, so I will be online, okay, in the tomorrow's class. Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay, so if you have any doubt, please ask me. I'm here to help you guys. Okay, so thanks, guys. So today's class is about AI fog, and to recreate conceptual based lighting or some cinematic kind of lighting, which you already have seen in some movies. Okay, so thank you, guys.